I had a birthday.
Good.
That one okay.
Oh.
Right.
Yeah.
Happy birthday again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you. Wife got me a hard drive, so now I have more storage.
I remember. I think
Awesome.
you said you like ripped it apart, didn't you?
Yeah, I was seeing the horrified look on her face. It's like, oh, thanks, honey. Crack.
Jesus. Oh, that's funny.
But that shut
right.
life.
Yeah. All right. I think all we're waiting on is Guti, and we should be good to go.
Have you heard from him recently?
Yep.
Oh.
Yep. Just gonna ping him, and then we'll get things running.
Nice.
So, let me.
Nope, that's still too hot. All right.
What are you eating?
I have a pair of hot dogs from the gas station. And
Oh,
an
gas
Earl
station hot
Grey
dog.
tea.
That's what's
Ooh.
up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It, though.
that's the good shit. I used to get those back when I was running night shift. I used to get those all the time. They had like a come and go just down the road.
Oh, the CUM and go. Yeah.
Whoa.
That's what they're called. I've seen them when I've gone across.
It's the
Really?
KUM. It's the KUM and go.
Close enough.
Wow.
Just not quite, not
Balls.
quite close enough. Yeah. Anyway.
Jeez.
I always laugh at him every time I see him when I'm going cross country. I'm just like,
Yeah, I know. I know that feel.
I was playing this. I played this role as like a southern serial killer for this creepypasta channel, and he was like a serial murder like trucker, and so they were talking about lot lizards, which are like prostitutes that like specialize in truck stops and stuff. My trucker friend was. My friend was explaining this to me. I'm like, why do I was like, why do they call them lot lizards? He's like, I don't know. I said, why don't they call them trucker fuckers? He's like, that would have been way better. I don't know why they don't call them trucker fuckers. I don't have an answer
That's
for
great. That's great. So, there's this great place downtown. It's called Stobies. And they do the best fucking cheese dip. It's so good that they actually sell it in the grocery stores.
Just the
It's
cheese
so,
dip.
yeah, just the cheese dip. It's so fucking good. Oh my god.
well, damn.
All right. So once Guti hops in here, we will be good to go. I've got it all set up for. I've got things all set up to go to the end of this if y'all manage to make it through. But until then,
I think now that we have good ideas, kind of the setup. Right, you also needed my sheet.
Ah, yes. Guti, when you can, get me your character sheet as well.
Yeah.
Just so I have my numbers correct.
Sinus infection and I may.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
Oh,
What
jeez.
happened?
It's got a sinus infection.
Oh.
So I'm assuming that's what. Runny nose. I can't smell things.
Yeah. That sounds
Like
about
last
right.
night, like last night, I was finishing up some homebrew. My mom was like, "Oh, this dinner's smelling really good." I'm like, okay.
Ah, that's nice. Oh, I can't smell anything. Oh god.
Oh no, Zayne's gonna take the -2 to his perform sing today.
Well, conveniently, he is also blind, so,
Oh,
you know.
that's right. I forgot he was blind. Shit.
Yeah.
All right.
Eye blind in game and nose blind in
You know something that's gonna have to come up more often in the future when I run other campaigns? Diseases, poisons, and sickness in general.
Okay, cool. I'll just start
Right.
playing paladins.
Yep, paladins,
Fuck you, I
yeah!
never get sick again, bitch.
Yeah!
No runny nose. It's like, why did you choose
Or,
my paladin so I didn't have any fucking runny noses?
I think, don't monks get something like that too? Or they can't, like, I think it's
Immune
like
to
magical
diseases.
diseases or something?
They're immune to
see.
disease in general.
Yeah, yeah.
So they also don't get sick. Although they could be poisoned, which...
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Ah, yep. Purity of body, immunity to disease, including supernatural and magical disease, but not poisons. Until level 11! What do you get? Poison immunity! Diamond body, bitches. Yeah.
For the normal monk, at least. Since I'm
Yeah, the
Unchained,
normal
I
monk,
never got
yeah.
that.
Yeah, I
You
don't
can
think...
if you want to.
I think it's a key power, right?
Yep, it's a key power to become immune to poison,
Yeah.
and then there's a second one in the chain that if you get poisoned, you can spit it back at them. So
Yeah.
yeah, there's lots of weird and off-the-wall key powers. I think they could take the one that lets you that lets them use their hair as a weapon.
Yeah. There's a lot of it is based around the King Yong monk. They just went and combined King Yong power with just the regular monk progression. And then they also gave the monk a key power that is King Yong power, so you could just go over to the King Yong monk and get any of the other abilities that it's got. So like Bark Skin, Scorching Ray, all that stuff. Yeah.
Yep, there's a reason I have Bark Skin and fucking Unshakable Zeal and Empty.
Yeah.
There's a reason I have all that. And technically, you can either get the Unchained Monk's version of the Quivering Palm, or you can get the Klingon Monk's version of the Quivering Palm, which is like the original Monk's Quivering Palm. So whichever
Yep.
one you prefer. You can take whichever one you prefer.
In the meantime, hello viewers, welcome to Champions of Narr'tor. It's been a hot couple weeks. I think it was the 13th was the last time we played. I think.
It's actually been pretty
Yeah.
cold, but you know.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's actually been pretty cold the past couple. Well, not really, not here at least. It's gotten up to around 60-ish in the past couple of days. But anyway, last time on Champions of Narr'tor, our champions entered the Forest of Infinities and faced off against a few of the trials that the Grey Order has set for adventurers who wish to meet them. So, we have they've cleared 2 of them so far, specifically Greed and Envy. And tonight, we'll see if they have the tenacity and fortitude to endure the other trials. And I will hop over to Infinity. There we are. There we are. Is everyone loading up all right?
Sorry.
I found this.
I am currently working.
Ah,
All
there
right.
I am. Okay.
Yeah. It's a big map. Alright, we will just wait for Zeal to pop in, and then we should be good to go.
It was just fast enough to make me think I could just play Roll20 normally through my computer, but then it said, so I went, okay, never mind. Cheat. Also, apparently Discord needs an update, so you unfortunately will not be. Because it never wants to update through my. It just like stops halfway through and then starts again. Whatever.
Let me grab Goody Sheet here real quick. Bam. Excellent. And Chaotic, do you have your level 18 sheet?
My sheet? Yes, I have my sheet. So that's
Okay. Could you drop that into Discord real quick?
I was just saying that Discord will not load. Wiz needs an update, which means it's not going to work.
Ah, okay.
Because whenever I'm trying to update through my phone, it just stops and starts again. I'm sure I've uploaded it before. Should be in there still. I don't think I've changed it.
Let me take a look here.
There we go.
Let's see. That's file.
There we go.
I've got Alvor.
Do you have it in Google Docs or anything? You can send them a link to that.
I have it as a PDF.
That could. You can upload the PDF to Google Drive and then send a link to me real quick.
I will try.
All right. If you're just using the regular default PDF that we usually use, it's only like 2 megabytes. It's not too big. Okay.
Sears Tower's lit up for Kobe. That's.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
Sears Tower's lit up for Kobe.
Yep.
Ain't no Willis Tower. Get that shit out of here. Ain't nobody gonna call it Willis Tower.
All right.
Are you really gonna play games with me like this? Fine, we'll do it your way. I have got to clean out my Google Drive. It is just full of PDFs and documents and pictures, audio files, and it's just like, ah.
Let's see.
And it's choosing to play game.
It's not on your virtual machine anywhere, is it?
No.
Okay.
Try some. Click. Well, that didn't help some. Yeah, it's worth a try.
Well,
I thought I might try to open it with a Word document. I mean, not a Word document. Open the PDF as a Notepad file and see if maybe there was just an easy way for me to copy paste it. And then it's like, nope.
Nope.
Just a lot of fucking weird ass symbols.
Yep.
And I think a spade.
Yep. That's how it goes sometimes. That's There's not a one-to-one exact translation between PDF and text file. You're gonna get something like that.
For whatever weird reason, the Google Drive is just like saying, no, I don't want to take anything from you. Don't understand it. Whatever information you need, just like ask me. Tell you.
That's fine. Yeah. It's all good.
Just throw it all at me. Yeah.
Okay.
Discord.
Should be good. In that case, let me fix the setup there, and it should be good to go. Okay, so are we all in game?
Yep.
You're
All right, so you are currently making your way through the Forest of Infinities. As noted before, you've cleared 2 of the trials, and at this point you are making your way over to the 3rd trial. Zayne at this moment is currently blinded, so...
Hopefully we fix that soon.
Yeah, hopefully.
All right, well, forward.
Yeah, yes. Oh, are we...
Were those were these 3 previous rolls up here? Were those for something we were gonna book? We were bookmarking for this time.
The 26, 47, and 48?
Yeah.
I believe that was perception checks that we cleared up by the end of that session, I think.
Yeah, that's my perception roll, so that makes sense.
Okay, well, I'm going to sit here and wait.
Well,
because I see something.
Zeal, you see
up
something quite interesting, yes. As you turn the corner, you see silhouettes of 3 individuals whom you are familiar with. And I will wait for the other 2 to make their way towards you to notice as well once.
I can't see.
Unless,
okay.
unless of course,
Hold on.
Zeal wishes to translate for our audience.
I feel like rolling to disbelieve, but that's just me. These can't be real. They must be illusions. But I won't do that for now. I'm just going to kind of motion to the others and say, I should see this. This next trial is interesting. I'm sure they see. Do they seem to be looking at me?
They seem to be looking forward, however, not directly at you.
Okay, so they don't seem to look like they're looking at me. Are they doing anything?
Oh.
They appear to just be standing there.
Are they T-posing?
No, they're
didn't
not
load in
T-posing.
right.
No, they're not
They didn't
T-posing.
load
No,
in
no.
Forgot to text. Anyways.
Let's move up. Just want to see who else. Is it? You said there's 3 figures?
Yes, they are 3. And Zeal and Alvor, they are people you are quite familiar with.
They are.
And as you, the 3 of you, start moving forward, they looked as though they were staring at the light that was coming in, and as they squint a little, they see that the light is in fact coming from Zeal's mining helmet and your sword. Yep.
I'm going to lean over to Zayne and explain what we're seeing real quick. So, Guti, since you can't see, it looks as though that girl that we saved,
Andrea, yeah.
Kendrea, Schism, and Royella are all standing in front of us, seemingly.
Oh.
And I'm probably just going to warn, it's more than likely trial, it's a test, it is a trap, and I would probably choose it best not to believe any of this is real, more than likely.
Or it could be that they've actually been teleported into this test for us. So let's proceed with caution.
It's possible, which is actually, since Zeal now that I've explained that Zeal feels it's not real, can I make a roll to disbelieve?
Sure. Go ahead. Go ahead. Roll your will save to disbelieve that they are there. Yes.
Should I do one too?
Go
If you
ahead.
feel like you would.
Since Zeal has mentioned that this is a test of some kind, it could be an illusion. Be on your guard. Okay. Zeal,
you rolled a 1
you
D11.
Oh.
What?
Oh,
Alvor.
Yeah.
Alvor.
Alvor, you rolled a 1
That's
D11.
that's not even a thing. Exactly, sorry.
An 11-sided die. Interesting.
Okay.
I'm sure they could make one.
Okay. I don't doubt that they could make one. Okay. Zeal, you disbelieve that they are who they appear to be. However, they still appear they still appear there. So
they're not illusions, but they most definitely don't seem to be what they look like.
Yeah. So that's what you get. Alvor, it's fishy, but you've seen weirder things before. It's possible these could be the real deal. And as the three of you make your approach, Royella,
closer.
yeah, Royella in particular, like, blocks out the light slightly with that's shining towards her, and calls out, "Alvor, is that you?"
Yeah, it's me. What are you three doing here in the dark?
I'm going to stay next to. I'm going to stay next to Zayne.
Well, I suppose your guess is as good as mine. One moment I was in our the keep in Renfall, and the next I'm teleported in the middle of this forest. I'm not sure what's going on.
Can I roll a sense motive against her, what she's saying?
Sure, go ahead.
I will do the same.
Okay,
I have a
28
on my sense motive.
Right.
Where's my sense motive? I'll just do a perception, I guess.
You could sense motive. This is sort of Alvor's thing, you know.
Sense motive.
Okay. So, it does appear that this whatever it is doesn't appear to be lying, but Zayne and Zeal in particular, you're like, that seems fairly strange to be happening all of a sudden. It just doesn't sit right with you. It's certainly possible that all three of them could have been teleported there for some purpose, but why? Why would that happen? And
so while Alvor is talking, I'm using the time to sort of glance around. As far as Zeal is concerned, something's not right here, and he does not believe that these are them, regardless of what they may seem to be.
This forest is dangerous. Are you all right? Has anything come at you? Has anything approached you?
Not that I'm aware of. That well, let me get Thorny's Thorny's voice for Schism. 1 second. Well, I certainly haven't seen anything strange. Although being teleported here, of all places, is strange in itself. I assume you're here for some reason as well?
This place, you say, Schism. Do you know what place it is?
She looks between Royella and Kendrea. Well, I'm just as... I assume just as lost as the rest of you. Where are we?
We are not lost, but you certainly seem to be.
This place is called the Infinity Forest. We've been through a number of trials put forth by the Great Order, set here for anyone who wishes to meet with them.
Oh. And what kind of trials have they had for you so far?
These trials, he's going to sort of step up here, appear to have been trials of sins. I'm trying to figure out which one this one. As he's going to look them all up and down, I'm going to make perception check to just sort of look them up and down. All of them.
I'm just saying. My first
I don't trust them.
There's 3 men here and conveniently 3 women, so I mean, depending on which trial it is.
Sins? How strange.
I'm trying to remember which one the statues were. Sorry.
Envy and
Envy was the statues, and greed was the piles of gold.
Yeah, that one makes sense.
We have successfully navigated the envy and greed trials so far. And here, conveniently, are the 3 of you.
Well, that's quite impressive. I think, after all of that, you deserve a reward of some kind.
Okay, here we go.
And she places a finger to her lips and thought, now what kind of reward for my party members? She's going to turn and look at Kendrea, and then turn and look at Royella. I think I know just the reward for the ones who are going to be going after the World Ender himself. And she will beckon she will beckon the 3 of you with a finger. I need you to roll a will save.
I can't.
However, Zayne does not.
Oh, cool.
He does not have to
The
roll.
most useful fucking shit in the world right now.
Hey?
Can you he could start a song or something? Maybe give us a little buff.
Nothing yet. This is like happening right now. Boom.
Yeah. If I'm able to tell that something is off, I'll be able to hold up.
Yeah. Yo, hold up.
Hey!
All right, Alvor, pretty good.
Does this
Let's
count
see,
as an
Zeal.
enchantment?
It is a compulsion effect, so I believe.
I think enchantment specifically just means like literally the enchantment school, not a compulsion. But I think most compulsions tend to be enchantments. So it's up to you, pretty much.
Is it okay? Is it mind affecting that you're?
It's specifically enchantments, like legitimately probably from the school of enchantment. So that's why I said it's up to you. That's why I thought I'd ask.
Okay.
If it's not like specifically a spell that you're using, then just wondering if it applied.
Let's see.
Guys, it's unnatural. Session 3 to 4 callback.
Oh, well, in this case, it's a good thing that Alvor rolled a 30. Yes, it is enchantment effect. Compulsion is an enchantment,
Okay,
so it does count. So get your
I
get your bumped up will save ready.
A 20.
So Alvor, you're like Shizm, what's going on with what's going on with you? What's going on with
your bad self?
Go on, your bad. As she beckons to you with a finger. However, Zeal, you are, for some unexplained reason, you feel compelled to follow her.
I'm gonna like put an arm out and just like, oh, it's just like that. Oh yeah, it's just like that meme with a black guy. It's just like, hold on, slow down there.
Oh, hold on.
Kind of like
and then without is like, what is he being able to tell if something's off?
Alvor, and pause. Alvor, I think you better come this way with me. Whatever's going on, something strange is happening. Alvor, I need you to roll another will save.
Really?
Yeah. Yes.
Well.
Yes. So, bringing you this
Alvor's
way, and she pulls your attention for a moment, and pulls you that way.
Now hold on a second. I know. I'm just gonna like stumble around because both my party members have kind of walked away, but I'm just kind of stumbling in the direction of the voices. And Zayne recognized this.
Wait,
hey,
Zayne, pause.
I've slept with over half the people here. I know.
Pause.
Pause.
As you feel a hand on your shoulder, and the familiar sound of Kendrea's voice. Zayne, just let them go for a moment. I feel like you and I need a little bit of time to catch up. I'm unsure what's going on, but whatever it is, I'm sure we'll be able to figure it out. Zayne, I need you to roll save. Susie Q!
I picture, I know I never mentioned it, but I kind of pictured her with like a very slight Italian accent.
Yeah.
That's for 2 arcs ago. All right, we'll say.
Yeah. Hey. Hey! There you go. Zayne, you have managed to successfully resist the wiles of a childhood sweetheart. What do you do?
When the primordial one is dead. When the primordial one is dead, then we'll talk. For now, I'm going to use Inspire Heroics on these two before they get out of my range.
Oh, all right, Inspire Heroics. Boom.
So that's a saving throw of plus another. That's a saving throw, but you get to add +4.
All right, go for it.
Bonus is that?
I think it's Mirage.
Okay, that means it doesn't stack with Unshakable. So.
Oh fuck.
Does Inspire Heroics give another? Does Inspire Heroics give another save?
Hold up, I got something here in a minute. So.
Oh.
I don't know what happens.
Inspire Heroics.
So So the other thing is, I can use this. I can use a first level spell called Saving Finale, which I think it allows one person the reroll of a saving.
Okay. You have resisted, and you have one action to take before some things start to go down. Okay, it's up to you, Zayne.
Okay.
Who do you save? Wait, do you have to have vision on your target?
Oh shit.
Not to sing, I don't think.
Not to sing, but for the spell, I might.
Ah, right. Well, for the spell, it's what was it called?
Saving finale.
Saving finale. Bard, verbal, somatic. I don't.
It's your call.
Creature within range. Okay. You do have to have a bardic performance active to cast the spell.
Which I was using a swift action to fire up Inspire Heroics.
Inspire Heroics, and then you can saving finale.
Yeah.
Okay. Just a creature within range. It allows them to reroll a saving throw. Okay.
Yep.
We can. What I'll do is I'll GM hand wave and say that as part of your saying, well, actually, you know what? You have to have the bardic performance active, and then you immediately end the bardic performance when they fail the saving throw, which would then allow them to reroll the saving throw. It's like really specific. Like you have to have the bardic performance active before they roll the fail. Yeah.
That's accurate. No, I can.
Yeah.
But if I keep up heroics
for one turn.
And
well, here. Let's see. Inspire heroics. How do you inspire the heroics with the two of them? Depending on how you narrate it.
Later.
Depending on how you narrate it, I'll let both of them re-roll as part of this next upcoming round.
I'm trying to think of something that rhymes here. Sorry, it's at the tip of my tongue. I'm sorry. Give me 1 second.
What rhymes with thirsty hoes? Let's see.
The hills are alive with the sound of music.
Keep on your trousers. There's time later for espousers.
My God. Okay.
Don't listen to these thirsty hoes. Stay with me. Don't go with them, my bros.
No. Stay away from these thirsty hoes. Come back, help blind bros.
There you go.
There you go. Perfect. Reroll. Zeal and Alvor as the start of this quote unquote round. Reroll your saving throw.
With
+4?
With +4. With +4.
16 and then plus
31. 38.
All right.
Bros
You made it.
before hoes.
This was the representation of bros before hoes. You've snapped out of it, and
I'm the guy with the Kylo Ren lightsaber who yells, "If she breathes!"
So as you gain this sudden rush of insight and inspiration from your blind friend, you're snapped out of your compulsion to follow these, whatever they are, because they are not what they claim to be. They must be illusions of some kind. And you turn to face your bro. Bro. And with that, what was once Royella fades into the trees.
Oh.
And the same with Schism. Fades into the trees. And
that whole thing I was gonna do is like, oh, you want to smash? Smash this. I was gonna bash it with the shield.
As she fades as she fades into the trees, low key check out
Loki, what?
Low key check out them hips. Goodbye.
Alvor's flying armor had activated, and he was just kind of like floating after Royella, like in a.
Yeah.
No.
God damn it.
Oh, that's funny.
All right.
Zayne, I'm glad that you seem to be the one here with a level head on his shoulders at the moment. I even could tell that there was something wrong with them, and yet charms that they seem to have still seem to work. The funny thing here, the one guy who slept with half of them is the one with his head on straight.
Blindness certainly helps in that regard.
Yeah. Look, they're all equally attractive in their own rights, but with the trials we're ongoing right now, this is it just needs a real focused head. There's a lot more at stake.
This is not the time nor the place.
And believe me, I know about all the times and all the places.
Yeah.
Well, as we continue walking through this area, Zeal's going to gaze over his shoulder at where Schism left, and he's just kind of pondering in his head. Because it seems that each of the ones who appeared there were for them specifically. So he's like, why did I see Schism?
Uh-huh.
Anyways. That's just him thinking in his head as we go.
How do I turn my token back around?
I've got
Grab
it.
the
One
little
second.
square that comes out its top.
I got you.
And you can spin it.
Thank you.
It's
Gotcha.
useful for me to know how to spin it because I have a code.
Where?
I guess maybe we should go up this way, probably.
Yeah.
Right.
If that was a considered success, then we should find another
Speaking of,
tablet.
around the corner here.
Oh, it's
Zeal.
a thing.
Zeal. Pause.
I'm lagging.
You turned.
Thing, apparently.
You looked.
Mhm.
Roll that will save.
Oh, shit.
You know how this goes. Yeah, it's an enchantment.
31.
You've been on this rodeo before. You know how that shit goes down. Not gonna happen this time.
I'm gonna cover my eyes. I'm gonna hold a hand out to Alvor and say, "Don't come any closer. Wrong pedestal. Somebody's watching us. Somebody that we don't want watching us." And I'm going to walk back towards them. Was it what I think it is? I'm saying.
That
Like for the moment that I was looking at it, is it an Eye of Morgalla?
no.
No? What was it?
It was the orb that you encountered in the ruins of Blackstone.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. The Eye of Morgalla. I thought that's what that was called, right?
No.
Or like somebody who was able to see us through.
No, it wasn't Morgalla.
Either that or I think we inferred that.
I think you inferred that, yeah.
Especially because the other dragon came and found us afterward.
Mm.
So, somebody is watching us. Somebody we don't want watching. As I come back around the corner. We might want to go the other way.
Is there anything else up that way?
I think they were trying
Not
to
as far
lead
as I saw. They were going to lead us toward it. Probably.
And as you walk away, pause.
Oh.
You see out of the corner of your eye, you see something raising up from the ground.
there we go.
There's the thing.
Signaling that you have passed the trial of lust.
Want to do the honors?
I will go ahead and grab it.
Nice.
Yoink. And with the big yoink, Zayne.
Yeah.
Suddenly, you feel a rush of power both enter and leave your eye sockets, and you have once again gained your sight back.
Oh hell yeah! Right.
Yeah,
No more free
it was
lunches.
60. Boom. There you are.
Now I get to start failing all the visual will saves.
Yeah.
So, quick thing as well. This is something that I had noticed earlier, just in case it comes up again. Unshakable Zeal can be done against fear or any emotion effect. If you fail a save, you can dismiss Unshakable Zeal and succeed. So,
Auto
just for
succeed.
any fear or it's if you fail it, then you can dismiss it and automatically succeed against a fear or emotion-based effect.
Awesome.
Wait.
So for future reference, in case we need it. I guess we might as well continue then. Zeal will continue to ponder the strangeness of each of these trials.
All right, I'm gonna take my hand off of Alvor's armor. I can see again. All right.
I can see. I can.
Can
fight.
fight.
This way, I guess.
Yep,
Yeah.
back in this direction. Hop. I can actually hop like that too. Monkey hops. Whoop. So we went up. This northern path was towards the statue. Also, I'm assuming that's not the northern path yet. That's it over there. I am assuming that the forest sounds came back. Nope, that's not it either. Well, shit.
Yes, as you grabbed the fragment of the orb, once again, the forest sounds did in fact start reappearing.
Well, I'm
congratulations.
Well, let's look around quick.
Well,
gotta get in closer and grab my stupid little square.
If you remember, there was a little path down here, and that led you down towards the main path. And then going east from there is what led you up to the Envy trial. So
looks like that's the direction we are going.
Yeah. Give me just a second here.
Although it appears as though it has a wall.
1 second. Yeah. 1 second. That was my bad. I did that as cheat protection.
Key protection, got it.
Yeah.
You are blocking my chi, how dare you?
I'm gonna have to light some incense to realign my chakras.
Like, my head chakra.
My chakras. Chakras.
Like cucaracha!
Oh my god! Jesus. Boom, boom, boom. Oh my god. The only acceptable version is the roundabout version.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So, funny story about that one. There is actually a system in 3.5 D&D that you... So, you bind various things to your chakras and they give you benefits. So, yeah.
Yeah?
I don't remember what it was called, though. Do you have any clue? I forget what it was called. I know it had a name, but I cannot, for the life of me, remember the name of the system.
3.5.
Or it was like similar to chakras or some shit.
Magic of Incarnum.
Incarnum, there you go. That's what it was.
Yeah, yeah.
And you bound
It's
Incarnum to your chakras.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've done 3.5, so I needed to look that up. Also,
You're
I
fine.
need
Like I
to.
said, I forgot the dang name too. So.
Yeah.
Okay, so this was our little northern path up here. Was the 24? So that means
Yeah.
continue down south.
Swap over to. I'm swapping windows because I was actually unintentionally in an incognito window. So I'm gonna swap back over here and get this going.
Alright, so we need to head down this way.
Mm-hmm.
We have completed 3 trials, and there are 7 deadly sins. So, as we're walking, Zeal is going to kind of be muttering, but also sort of speaking to others, but not how everything here most certainly isn't quite real. It is, as far as... So, almost makes me wonder whether or not there's anything in his religion that speaks about something similar. But...
Roll a knowledge religion check.
Yeah, I had that. Blink. Oops. Doink, as we're walking.
Okay, so there's almost definitely similar tenets within the Highleaf religion, but any specific ones you can't quite put your finger on. There are definitely trials to cleanse yourself of vices per se, but
yeah, it's like Buddhism and giving up your passions to the world, sort of thing.
Yeah.
You center yourself on it.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. Okay, it's just a thought because he's kind of saying it out loud to you guys that there's a lot of what seems to be going on here to him far more metaphorical than it is actually real, which might also be him trying to kind of come up with, how did I just fight Indra? You know, he's like, well, it's not actually real, but it's saying something, and I need to figure out what that something is.
Mm-hmm.
All of this is a metaphor for something. He just needs to, besides the sins themselves, there's something else going on. Think about it as we're moving.
Right.
And he's kind of saying that to you guys as we move.
So, as you reach this point, you've been going on in real time. This has only been a couple of hours, but in game time, this feels like it's really taking a toll on you. Y'all are feeling kind of fatigued. Y'all are feeling kind of fatigued right now. Yeah. Yeah. The 3 of you currently have the fatigued condition. Unless you have something.
Well, I mean, I can ask if my key metabolism can affect that at all. I'll go look it up and read it. It would be more it affects Fluffy, but not actually for real.
Yeah. No, that does not affect this effect specifically. So as of right now, the 3 of you are fatigued. Cuz this is you've been through a lot today.
I have 2 potions of lesser restoration and 3 scrolls of the...
I have 2 potions of lesser restoration.
So lesser restoration, ability damage, eliminates any fatigue, and improves an exhaustion. Okay, cool. All right,
so
that
we
could
should
work.
Probably chug some of these potions and keep going.
Yeah. Alvor, do you have any lesser restoration potions?
Nope.
I
can use one if you.
I'll actually just use one of the scrolls. That can't UMD this.
Thank you.
I'm going to.
All right, I'm gonna chug down a potion of lesser restoration.
I'm going to take one of the potions, and I'm going to try and cast. Use magic device to cast off of one of these.
Lesser restoration scrolls on Alvor.
Oh, does that restore any HP also?
Ability damage, but not HP.
Does ability damage, but not hit points.
Okay.
No.
Yeah.
Have you taken any hit point damage? Because I can grab you one of my potions.
I think I'm down to 218 currently with my because I took a few hits with the from the statues.
Well,
Didn't we heal you up
I
with the
healed.
wand?
Yeah, I healed you guys up.
Yeah.
Okay. Not 49. No. 249.
If you'd like me to throw you
249.
one of my potions,
No, not
or
349.
serious
Wow.
wounds, I can give you one.
I got it. I'm fine. Okay.
Jesus.
Jesus.
I have a couple. I have a couple more potions on my bandolier. If you'd like me to give you, I have 2 potions of cure serious wounds. I can throw you one if you want it.
Shit.
In case you need it.
Just in case
Spirit max.
our healer gets knocked out.
Okay. I will. I'm giving one of my potions of cure serious wounds to Alvor, as a just in case.
That in
Here you
my
go.
one next potion.
Pull it out of my little bandolier. Just whoop. There you go.
Potion of what now? Cure moderate wounds?
Cure serious wounds.
Serious.
So that'll be.
All right.
I think it's 3d8 plus caster level.
Plus minimum caster level, which is for, I think Cure Serious is a 3rd level spell, right?
Yeah, so it should be 5. Yeah,
Yep,
so 3d8 plus 5.
All right.
Absolutely better than nothing.
Did the sounds of the forest creatures die away again?
Not quite. Not quite.
Mm-hmm. Okay, getting there though. All right. All right,
Okay,
let's
so
go.
it looks like our path is up north. It doesn't look like there's anything to the... So we're... this...
Okay.
All right. So... Continuing.
Yep.
I had Sabrina come in, saying goodnight.
Oh.
Yeah.
Right.
All right.
Let's go to the left.
Okay.
So as you enter this area, it seems like the sounds of the animal creatures dies down slowly as well as you enter this area.
They're coming up another trial. Be on your guard. If the feelings of fatigue or anything by, then perhaps either time is not working as intended in this forest, or it tells us what our next upcoming. So right or left here? I think we should probably go left.
Okay.
All right, we'll go that way then.
All right. Okay. As you cross this area here, you suddenly feel another wave of just, it feels as though just the air itself is just getting heavier on you. You are now fatigued.
Oh, we can't keep this up. We only got so many scrolls.
Are we able to make fortitude saves to attempt to overcome the fatigue?
Not yet.
Like almost like we're forced marching? Okay.
Yeah, it's basically like forced marching, yeah. It's like you're trudging along and it's just I've got like kinks in my neck and whatnot. It's just.
Well, I do have some more things left here.
What do you have and how many?
I have 1 potion of it, 1 lesser restoration potion, and 2 scrolls.
I have 1 more potion of lesser restoration, but I'll save it in case we get exhausted, because it will increase it by a step.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll save it for now. I guess we'll just
hop up in the middle here.
Better than
down.
Better that we took care of it before, though, so it didn't stack on.
Mm. So currently you are fatigued. Okay.
I think we're going left again.
Okay.
Looks like it leads somewhere. Grab me and look over. It looks like we're just going left all day today, boys.
And okay.
Left at the fork again, I think.
Left at the fork?
Nope. Well, left at the fork again, I guess.
All right. Going left at the fork.
Yeah,
okay.
I mean, there was no way up into this area from the other side of the map as far as I see, so it's probably best to explore up this direction first.
Yep, that's true. That's true.
So, this way I go. And it looks like there's another room up that way, so we'll go this way first, and then we'll work our way back.
Okay.
I'm going to kind of sneak up to the entryway point here and just kind of look around.
Okay.
I do see something in the corner.
You see the corpse.
I'm going to hold a hand up at everybody.
You see a what looks to be a corpse on the ground. It's very, very old. It looks like whoever was here, it must have been decades ago. But it doesn't look like they fared too well on this trial.
I am going to explain what I am seeing. Honestly, if you guys don't have any objections, I'm going to go up and look at it. We'll see if it has any gear on it, maybe, and then, because he doesn't need it no more, and maybe give him some rites of passage. That's what I'm going to do. I am pretty much the only priest here now, so to speak. I'm just a priest. I'm just a punchy priest, so.
Yeah.
So I am going to make a perception check on this boyo. I'm going to see what I can determine in general about him. Can I perhaps figure what race he might have been? That one might be more of a heal check, though, rather than or a knowledge.
Yeah, that would be a heal check.
Heal check. I don't think he's gonna pull through.
I don't think he's gonna make it,
Hold
guys.
on, I have a potion. I can try. I'll make a perception check. I'm going to see what I see on him, pretty much.
Okay.
See about him, so on and so forth. So, 31.
Okay. Very, very clearly been here for a good long while. A lot of his mundane adventuring gear, so things like trail rations and whatnot, those have since rotted away. Or they've been like torn into by little forest creatures. You do, going through his pack, you do find some very old scrolls of some kind in a language that you can't quite read.
I can speak with any creature, but I cannot read with any creature.
Yeah. They do look to be some kind of scrolls, and yeah, that's pretty much all you find that's still in one piece, I suppose. And even then, they're like the paper, like the material itself, is almost like flaking away and very brittle. Yes.
Okay.
Oh, hold up. I just realized. So I have a song that actually cures the fatigue stat.
Oh,
Oh shit.
well, there you
Hey.
go.
I forgot that it did that. I guess we're all up in this corner. I'll go ahead and spend the appropriate points to move it.
Nice.
Let's see. Yeah, the Song of... Is it the
Soothing.
Song of Marching, right?
Soothing performance.
Soothing performance, right. Okay. Fatigued, sicken, or unshaken.
I just forgot that it cured fatigue because it hardly comes up for our.
Mm-hmm.
Fair. So you just sing a couple soothing notes, and we're just like, oh, the kink in my neck is gone.
Yep. It takes
You are a great
4 rounds of his bardic performance. Boom.
Yep.
And you suddenly feel
literal masseuse with your music.
little, yeah, a little bit reinvigorated. And as Zeal comes back with,
I sort of give him his final rites of somewhat, and then come back.
Were you wanting to still make that heal check to see if he, like, see if you could?
Heal.
Oh, well.
I do.
Okay.
If you'd like to figure out who he was.
I mean, if you want to, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, I'll give it a go, just out of curiosity, because this is a mysterious place.
Okay, yeah.
And
see what you can figure out about him from his skeleton, from their skeleton. We don't know exactly who or what.
He looks as though, okay, so based on the skeletal structure, it's definitely a taller human, so like taller humanoid, so possibly an elf. Oh, excuse me. Oh. Yeah, based on the bone structure, possibly an elf or some kind of more slender, tall humanoid of some kind. Based on the bones, they've likely been here for anywhere from 50, maybe 60 years, something like that. And other than that, everything else seems too like withered away to indicate any sort of information there.
I will
leave this place. Okay, sorry. When we leave this place, perhaps we should find the nearby village of some kind and ask after him.
Well,
perhaps somebody would like to know of his fate.
You have his scrolls. Perhaps those might clue.
You would be better with those than I am, and I'll hand them to Zayne.
Right. These are 2 mystery scrolls.
Zayne, go ahead and roll Knowledge Arcana on those.
Oh. Come on, PDF. Go. I will take 10 on this for a 33.
For 33? Okay. Yeah, that's Scroll of Lesser Restoration. Yep.
Oh,
there you go.
another one.
Save your bardic performances and use up the rest of the scrolls first.
Was it just the one scroll?
There were 2 of them.
Oh, so, okay. Oop.
Yeah, so if we get fatigued again, use the scrolls first and save your bardic performance.
That puts me at 4 of them. Cool.
So let's head up this way then.
Yep. So taking that detour, you're once again feeling the weight of the air quite heavy on your tired bones. You are now fatigued.
I'll spend another 4.
Whoop.
32 left, don't worry.
All right.
You totally need to open a masseuse parlor. What?
Nothing.
Okay. And up to this corner. then around here to take a look further down. And then up here to look down both directions. Best I can. That looks like it could be a dead end, but I'll go look in the corner anyways. Whoop. It looks like it wraps around. Yep, wraps around. Okay.
All right.
Thunk.
Do 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 do.
Up to the next corner here. Zeal needs to the fucking Mario noises whenever he jumps. Alright, I'm gonna move on to the 36. I'm gonna try to look both directions.
As you reach the 36, you are once again feeling the weight of the air upon you once more. You are fatigued.
Need to figure out.
I'm getting real tired of this.
Okay. I'm going.
Good one.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and use 3 of these scrolls. Try and conserve resources, but you. 3 scrolls of lesser restoration. Use magic device for each.
Look down this.
1.
Looks like another empty
2,
room, but
3.
All right,
you don't
28,
roll a 1.
23. Yeah, as long as you don't roll a
Okay, this room
1,
is empty.
you should be able to cast them just fine.
This room is empty.
Actually,
So we're going up this way instead.
activate blindly. One of those actually didn't work because you're activating blindly, right? Or do you actually have the?
Isn't he just activating a scroll?
Is he activating the scroll blindly?
He knows what the spell is.
Does he know the spell though?
It is not on the bardic spell list. But
So
I do
use
have
a scroll
read.
as
But I
20
do
plus
have read
caster
magic.
level.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see it. 20 plus caster level with the spell. Okay.
Yeah, activate
Okay.
blindly as you don't even know what the hell.
Yeah.
you're doing.
Yeah, that was the orb that he activated blindly, I remember.
Yeah. Because he didn't know exactly what he did, so he just went hubba flubba and it worked. And he's like, oh, sweet.
Yeah. Oh, sweet. Oh, God, my ears.
Do you still have
All
that
right.
orb?
I do.
Yeah, he does. So as you reach this point, you don't feel any sort of fatigue, but as Zayne and Alvor enter, the ground itself seems to resist your movement. The ground here is treated as difficult terrain.
Oh.
Alright, I'm gonna hop on my broom.
Nice.
Sweet, there you go. I'm literally
there
just
you
going
go.
to jump from spot to spot then. If the ground itself is what's stopping me, then I will just hop. So,
I can just fly.
yeah.
You can,
I don't
but
think I need to get them.
only for I think it's a minute or 10 minutes. It's like a limited time.
I'll just keep walking for now. It's fine.
We're not in combat, luckily. So.
Yeah.
Thing over here. I'm gonna go look upwards first.
Oh.
Okay. All right.
This is interesting. I'm gonna hop up this way.
And so you reach that point, and once again, you are feeling fatigue here.
Together. Another 4.
All right.
We find this soon. I'm sub 30.
Guys, I'm actually running out of bardic performance.
The first time this whole fucking campaign. Oh, God.
Alright, I'm gonna go look
I mean, it's
over
not
this way.
abysmally low, but it's low up
Going
to the
that
point where
way?
it's like, okay, yeah, we're really burning through my resources.
Oh, okay. So you did in fact use your bardic performance to remove that last fatigue I just said, right?
I I did, yes.
Okay. You are now fatigued once again. As you're... As you move through here, it feels as though it's becoming even more... The waves of fatigue are becoming more frequent the further in you go.
Can I make a geography check just to see that we're like not going in like maze-like circles?
Sure.
Okay. Actually, I'm gonna take 10 on this for a 28.
Okay. Based on the trajectory of the sun and moon and the numbers on the map, you are indeed not going in circles.
Okay.
No worries. No worries. As you feel the waves of fatigue just coming on in faster intervals, you get the impression that, oh, we must be doing something right here if they're making it harder on us, you know?
I will expend another 4 points to make us to normalize us.
All right. All right.
I'm gonna hop
Zeal?
17.
Zeal?
Yes. Should I stop where I'm at?
Stop where you're at. Roll.
Okay,
All three of you roll a fortitude save. Fortitude save now.
Ouch. Alright, it's gonna...
Fort.
25.
All right, 26, 25, 25. All right, so as you're making your way... closer to this point, this altar begins rising up out of the ground. Don't move your tokens. I will move them for you. As you move closer, I need you... Let's see. Let me just stick you onto a grid point here. Okay. So, moving closer, I need you to make another fortitude save.
Uh-oh.
All right.
31.
All right. All right.
23,
Alvor.
21.
All right. All right, Zayne, you are fatigued. You only move 1 square. Alvor, you are exhausted. You stay where you are. Zeal, you move 2 squares. You are completely fine. Roll another fortitude save.
Yes, you gotta get the thing off of...
You still have your unshakable zeal. You get +4 because you failed the last save. If you guys failed the last save, you get an additional +4 from the unshakable zeal.
Yep. So 30, 32, and 23. So boom. You are
feel the effects of fatigue.
Yeah, you're starting to feel the effects of fatigue. Alvor, you are bumped up from exhausted to fatigued as you feel a renewed sense of vigor just come out of nowhere to power me through. Zayne, gotta get the thing. You are fatigued, but you do not move further down to exhausted. All right. One more time. Fortitude saves.
32.
32, 30, 33. Everyone moves up by 1. And one more save.
32.
33,
plus
32.
4 again.
We have been tirelessly fighting evil. We are not slobs. We have no problem with it.
And with that, you reach, like, the steps of the altar, Zeal. You're climbing. You are basically on your hands and knees right now, just crawling your way up. And then finally, You feel the waves of fatigue washing over you, but you power through and reach up and snag the fragment of the pieces of whatever it is you've been collecting over the course of your trials. And as you grab it and remove it from the altar, you feel the sense of relief, the energy return to you after this long, arduous trial, these waves of fatigue just washing over you. You feel relief at last. And the sounds of the forest return once more. You have passed the trial of sloth.
Right then.
Desert forest. Fun.
What happened to who?
It's a desert forest. Not fun.
Desert forest. Excuse me. Well, I guess we might as well keep... It looks like there's still some paths up this way, so I don't know if maybe there's some more trials up this way, too. Might as well head this way.
It looks like it branches out to the left and to the right. So you are... Where will you go?
Might as well just keep going to the left.
All right.
Well, left has been the path so far, so we will keep going.
That's fair.
Tonight is brought to you by the letter L.
But not taking that L.
On my forehead.
But we're not taking that L. We're making it. We're taking that W.
Well, actually, this time I kind of feel like going up. Rather than relative left. If my thing comes back, there we go. Whoa. Moved like a crazy. Go. Sorry, it just takes a little bit for this thing to start. There we go. Hop. Both ways. It looks like there's a path up. So, hop. Hop. And each time I'm hopping, I'm actually hopping. Because why not?
Okay.
Pretty much. Are the sounds getting any quieter or no?
Not right now. The forest sounds still remain, it seems.
Thank you for building in a hot cold mechanic. Wouldn't we appreciate it?
Yeah, I'm happy to help.
I'm gonna start calling out, Marco!
Chirp chirp.
I think you only play that in the pool.
Well, I mean, I don't know. We could have a pool party sometime.
Gotta go to Miami.
Because I'd be...
We never did the Miami beach episode. Damn it.
We can all have a beach party after we kill Morgana.
Yeah,
you definitely should, and just invite everybody. Just everybody from the campaign.
Yeah, perfect. Just everyone goes to Miami at the end.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And then Ragnael is sitting on the beach just under an umbrella. I hate fun.
He's sitting under an umbrella. He's got his he's got a drink in his hand, and it's got its own little umbrella on it as well. I hate
I'm only
fun.
here for the martinis and the tax write-off.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
God damn it.
It's great. It's great.
Well, which way do you guys want to go then? The upway didn't seem to have anything, so.
Nectarinis aren't going to drink themselves.
Oh my god.
Oh let's
Let's
try. We tried
Sure.
right yet?
Do you mean? Okay, so east or west? Let's say that.
That way.
Okay, east. Let's go that way then.
You're east or my?
You know what? Don't make me turn this party around.
Wait, you're right or my right? You're right. I'm on the phone.
I'm going to hop.
Jesus.
This one looks like another dead end.
Alright.
Do I see anything, Wuten? Can I make a perception?
Go ahead, make a perception check.
What's left?
41.
Pride,
All
anger,
right.
and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah,
6,
you have
7.
passed. You have passed lust, greed, sloth, and envy.
Pride, gluttony,
And
and
wrath.
anger, and/or wrath.
Wrath. Yeah.
Yep.
Unless my perception check shows something. Doesn't seem to be anything.
You still hear the sounds of animals in this area here.
Hop. Literally just hopping over y'all's heads.
Alright.
There's that path down to the left, right?
I think we
There is
came
a
from that
path?
direction.
Oh, did we?
There
Yeah,
is a
you
path
came from
down.
this one.
There is a path to
Came
the
from
left.
Not
The
the
path down is the one we came from.
We could go this way.
The west path is the one that we didn't go down.
Let's give it a shot.
work with.
And Zeal, using that perception check, as you enter this area, it does seem to get a little bit quieter.
Oh,
It does
We're
seem to get a
approaching
little quieter as you enter this area.
We appear to be approaching something. This way, empty. I'm going to go up this because it looks like it's another thing that twirls around. Yep, another one that twirls around. All right. Nothing over there, so hop. We have a path that goes down and a path. We have a path down south and a path west. Let's go west and listen
Sure.
to the animal.
sure.
All right. It does appear to be getting quieter and quieter as you go this direction.
Mm-hmm.
We are
Yeah.
approaching another trial. Be prepared. There's only 3 sins left that we could be dealing with.
Those 3 are particularly nice.
I'm not looking forward to pride. Okay, so nothing there, so we're going up.
Yep.
Hop. I hold up. I hold a hand up because I see something.
And so as you turn the corner, you are beset upon many. You are beset upon by what looks to be probably a banquet of some kind. You're not quite familiar with this forest, but would there be some kind of banquet area here? And as you enter the area, the light from your helmet gets the attention of a familiar face on the other end, who turns around and eyes you up and down. Ah, so my friends have arrived, and it is the familiar visage of Aramis the Loyal, the dragonkin that you encountered back in the War Council. I had heard that the champions had chosen to undertake the trials, but Well, I hadn't expected to see you here so soon. Please.
We had some help from the wizards of Naya.
Well, I'm certainly glad to have their help. Come. I assume you're here as part of the trials, yes? And he beckons you. Come this way. And the other two. Yes, come. As he beckons to both you and Alvor. Or Zayne and Alvor, rather.
So I'm going to stand here and see Aramis is beckoning. And I'm just going to cross my arms and say, Aramis, with all due respect, we have very little time to deal with any of this. And that is, of course, if you're even real to begin with.
My Lord Dragon, while we most certainly appreciate the offer, there will most certainly be time for a grand feast once we have dealt with the primordial. Would you not agree?
That is certainly a sound argument. However, as this is a trial, I must make sure that the champions are ready. Now, as you can see, as Aramis gestures to the various banquet tables, there's plenty for everyone, and after the sloth trial, I'm sure you are quite famished. Go on. This is your chance to recover your strength. And
Alvor wants to table flip all of them.
And
in order to
after this will save, I guess.
Will save. After the will save.
I'm going to assume you still won't allow anything from key metabolism. Because
in this case, key metabolism would come into play. Since you only do need to what was
eat and drink 1/4 as much.
Eat and drink 1/4 as much. Yeah. Just eat and drink 1/4 as much here, and you should be fine. Alvor, you know this is a trial, but damn it,
looks so good.
It looks so good, and you haven't eaten. Okay, so to give like a visual of this feast, have you ever seen like those episodes of Dragon Ball Z where they've got like stacks on stacks of food just piled up on the tables?
Yeah. With Goku sitting there just...
And Goku's just sitting there just scarfing it all down.
Jelly donuts.
Yes, the jelly donuts. Though I think that's specifically Pokemon, though.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. You're right.
Yeah. Oh man, I can't wait to eat this jelly donut.
This tasty jelly donut. I just love them. But so Alvor, the sound of at least getting a little taste. These look so good, and it looks 10 times as good as the typical adventurer rations that you had been just surviving on for the last couple of years before even meeting the party. So you're quite
Did you still need
like
me to
there's like a yes. Make a slight will save just to be able to maintain. No. Zeal, make the will save. Okay.
Oh, sorry.
Okay. Zeal, you're at the very least, Aramis does make a sound argument that at the very least, you did just go through the sloth trial, and you've been through a lot the past while. Maybe just a little bit won't hurt. Just a little bite. You'll
Zayne,
make sure
have
to
any magic to like give us a boost to our will saves.
I gave you guys good hope last time.
Oh,
I haven't been adding that.
I don't know what did happen, guys.
Well, that should have been a 21 for me. But...
Unless like 20 minutes have passed.
20 minutes would have passed, yeah.
Okay, so yeah, it would have run out. So.
Okay, fair enough.
Let me re-up Good Hope, and see if I can't do some convincing here.
You're re-upping. We're retconning slightly Good Hope before going into the gluttony area.
Sure.
Only if you allow it.
I'll allow it. Yeah, just because. Yeah. So
that
what is that gives?
That would have been
plus
a 20 and a 21 to Alvor and Zeal. So.
Okay. And Zayne, you got 31 on your will save.
Yeah, plus 2 from Good Hope.
Okay, so 33. Okay. So Alvor and Zeal, the words of Aramis are quite appealing to you right now as you make your way inside and over to each of you to an individual table, your own table.
Again, the two people who are like the most like usually in control of themselves are the two that are just always failing everything in Zayne. The one who's probably the most, I don't know, I don't want to say sinful, but you're the only one with your head on straight.
Indulgent?
Yeah, just willing to indulge the senses.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
All right. Okay.
So, Zeal and Alvor, you reach over, grab a bite, just a little taste.
I need to
chomp.
No.
just a taste, and oh my god, it is the greatest thing you have ever tasted in your life. Whoever would have cooked this, oh lordy. Oh lordy, oh lordy.
All my favorite Placer-Frumian dishes.
All your favorite Placer-Frumian dishes times 10.
Frumian cuisine.
Alright, I hate to do this, but I'm gonna cast Hold Monster on Alvor.
Unfortunately, that only works on monsters, not humanoids.
No, it works on everybody.
It does?
That is
Hold
literally
monster?
what Hold Monster does.
It works on all
Hold Person
creatures.
only works on...
Okay, yeah. Except it, okay.
Alright, Alvor.
Any live, okay, excellent.
I need you to make a will save.
Alright, Alvor.
Is he able to choose to fail?
In this case, no. In this case, no, because he has tasted the dish. Nom nom. Roll that will save, Alvor. To try and resist being paralyzed. Yay! Hey, dig in, my dude.
Wait, what?
Is this an emotion effect, Wuten?
Why'd you make that will save? God damn it!
This is my will save to resist his hold.
His hold person.
Oh,
yeah. Take another delicious bite, Alvor. You deserve it after all you've been through. Take another bite.
Had to make that will save.
All right.
Is this an emotion effect, Wuten, or no?
No, this is not this is a compulsion effect, yeah.
All right. Inspire heroics. God damn it, you guys. Plus 4 to your saves. You fucking shitlords.
Are you sure you don't want to join in as well?
Oh, I'm quite positive, thank you. The offer is very kind, but there is a time and place for everything, and in the middle of the Infinity Forest, unfortunately, is not the time nor the place.
Am I good to make a will save, Wuten?
Yeah, go ahead. Alvor and Zeal, another will save.
Come on.
A 30.
26?
Did you add... you added +4 from Unshakable Zeal?
He's adding from Inspire Heroics.
Yeah.
Inspire Heroics and also Unshakable Zeal? Or...
They don't stack. Inspire Heroics is a morale bonus.
Okay, so
okay. Well, Zeal, after your final bite, you're like, okay, that's delicious, but you know what? I'm good. My key metabolism is keeping me going. It was, you ate an acceptable amount. You did not go full gluttony. You enjoyed it in a proper, a positive way. Alvor, go for another bowl of whatever that thing is that you like. It's quite,
Alvor,
it's quite good.
It's probably corpses and bugs and shit. Shake,
That's
shake.
so good, no.
He's eating bat soup. Look out.
Well,
This is a fecal matter. Literally, it's probably fecal matter.
Aramis just steps back to right next to Zeal, and he's just like, well, I suppose technically they're corpses. They're cooked. It's would they call dead animals corpses? Yes, that is the phrase for it. Yes, he is technically correct.
I mean, on a technical level, sure.
I'm
just talking.
I suppose so.
I'm watching Zayne fucking shake Alvor like, "Come out of it, man! Come out of it!" And he's just like, "Oh, I need some more. I haven't been this good in years."
All right, Alvor. +2 circumstance bonus. You have Zayne shaking you, trying to get you to stop. Go ahead and make another will save.
Food, God damn it!
Just fucking slap him.
30.
So 32 total.
The
there you go. The slap snapped you out of it.
Okay. I'm gonna shake my head a few times, and I want a table flip.
Did you really have to go and table flip? I spent so long preparing that. Oh well.
I'll table flip the other one.
Oh, don't table flip. Here, he's gonna step forward, take a piece from the table there, and just eat it himself. Come on, just don't. You don't have to eat it. It's just you.
He's got a chicken leg in his mouth.
Table flip.
He flips that when Aramis runs over to the other one to try to save his life.
No. Stop. Calm down, please. Please, just don't.
Table flip.
All right, I'm gonna need you to roll strength checks for all 3 of them.
I got this.
So table flip all of them. Come on, strength check.
Oh my gosh.
Just
straight strength.
Sorry.
Yep, just the strength modifier. Yep. So
Plus
20.
Something. 2. Inspire heroic. Strength modifier is 4.
No, just the strength modifier. Just the strength.
My strength is 18.
So +4. Yep. D20 +4. D20 +4. D20 +4.
One for each. I'm sorry, you said that.
Yeah, one for each.
That's 4.
18 and 20. Yeah, you flip all 3 of them. Just as Aramis is trying to get to the last one, you like fucking bolt past. You fucking bolt past Aramis and just table flip. And he's just like, ah. And then you just
going to approach Aramis from behind.
You hear the audible sigh of, very well. As he gestures to one side, and the altar that you are so familiar with emerges from the ground. You pass the trial of the gluttony. Did you really have to table flip the whole thing? Really?
It turns out it wasn't a trial. It was just he just wanted to be nice. Made a nice meal for him.
I prepared all of this for you, and it was for your trial. I know it was for your trial, but did you really just have to go and?
So Zeal is going to approach Aramis from behind as he's speaking here, and put a hand on his shoulder, and say, "I think I understand his anger. We have very little time. It may seem like fun and games to you, but it is not to us." We need to
He
get to the
turns.
trials and speak to your masters.
He turns to face you. This may seem like fun and games. I may seem jovial at times, but this is a serious trial. My masters will not let just anyone pass. And you still have 2 more trials. I suggest you ready yourselves.
Then I suppose we will get through them as quick as we can.
And with that, he's going to vanish from sight. The altar still remains, along with the fragment on top of it.
And of course, we have the worst 2 sins for life.
Wrath and pride. I grab the fragment. And with that, I guess we continue.
All right.
Yep.
So it looks like, I think it looks like this wraps around, but I'll go check. Hop.
And
Nope,
as you
it
took
didn't.
the fragment, the sound of the forest returns once again.
Alright, that is a dead end. Oh, shit, I tried to drag it through a wall.
Can't do that. Don't
Can't
break
drag on
the map physics. Don't see what's behind the curtain.
I could if I wanted to, but I only have 4 key points left, so I'm saving.
No.
Nothing over here, it's another dead
Dead.
end.
Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain.
I will be the man behind the curtain.
No.
Signed, sealed, delivered. I'm your...
This room is empty, so back the way we came. Whoop. Hop. Zeal is very impatient at this point,
Mm-hmm.
which is why he is hopping with some zeal. And cut to credits. Let's see. I think this was just a dead end. Yep. Hop. And I believe there's... I don't remember if there was a way up here. I think there is... Hop over here. I think there was the path south that we didn't go. There's nothing up here, so the path south is the next direction.
Yep.
Right.
Hop.
Lean on. Lean on.
And since some of these are trees as well, he'll be hopping off of trees and grabbing onto them as he's jumping around.
I'm trying to remember numbers, but there's some...
There's a dead end. It looks like it wraps around. Hop. It does wrap around and appears to be a dead end.
Alright.
So we go ahead and head back the direction we originally came. Back the direction we came. God damn it. I do not need notifications right now.
My brother does like a flawless impersonation of that sound,
Zeal's got
like impression.
Fucking give me a minute. I gotta turn off Nair Twitter. We didn't go north, did we? Or did we here? No, wait, that's right. This is the double dead end room. So. Looks like I think. Was this a dead end too? No, this one goes off. We came from the south tunnel, right?
Yeah, and I think the east was a dead end, I thought.
Yeah, I believe so. So I guess we go back south again.
Welcome to the Forest of Infinities, guys.
Yeah, it was a south was like the winding way to the sloth.
Yeah.
I can't even like have the whole map on my screen at a time, so I'm so lost.
I don't think we went this. So. I see. That's the sloth right over there. That's the sloth. I see the sloth thingy. So I think actually going south here. I don't think we came from the direction.
We came further east. Yeah.
Yeah, we came from where that was. So we probably want to go down 48 or 93. My screen is taking forever to load. I'm gonna go check 93 real quick and just see if it's a dead end. It is not. It does continue.
Okay.
So we'll go down 93. Just remember the number 46, and when we hit that again, we hit the other south tunnel.
All right. We'll say as of right now, the sounds of the forest are still out and about. So since you're so close to the sloth altar.
This looks like it comes from the same direction we were before. It loops around.
Oh, so the other south tunnel is
probably there,
yeah. Yes, this is the other south tunnel.
All right, cool.
46.
Good to know then. So we go down 94. Hop.
Hit the ramp of on 994. You'll see the sign to the Wrath Trial.
If you get to the sloth trial, you gone too far.
Hold up. I hold up a hand because I think I see a penis.
What?
Oh my god.
Okay, so I was about to say, from my perspective,
it is
pillar...
Yeah, I know. It's just a tree, but I know it is rather. You hear the sound. You hear a sound in your head, a memory of sorts. There's something phallic on the horizon.
Gods.
We
will avenge your.
It was a simpler time. It was a better time.
It was the best of times. It was the worst of times. That looks like it either loops around or dead end. Does kind of loop. It looks like it loops going up around this way.
A loop.
Yes, and I think it was empty down this way. Yes. Oh, hi, Zayne. I didn't see you there.
Hello there.
Basically.
I will say that as of right now, you do still hear the sounds of the forest.
Hop. This room is empty. Back there.
I think the DM's trying to tell us we're cold right now.
Yeah, probably. But I'm lost as shit, so
yeah,
I'm
same.
just going directions at this point. This continues this way. It's a tight squeeze, but we can squeeze through.
Tight squeeze to nowhere. Sorry.
God damn it. Turn around we go. Wee. Alright. Well, where the hell do we go now?
Are you saying you are lost in the forest
of infinities?
Of infinities?
Maybe.
Not lost until you run out of gas.
Let's try making our way back to the gluttony room.
Yeah.
Not gluttony, sloth room. And then we'll try and just follow our way back, kind of around that way.
If you can remember your way back.
We took a
It's okay,
whole
this is the
bunch of
penis
laps,
tree. So.
Remember, we took a whole bunch of lefts on our way to the sloth. So.
And there's several rights that we can also take. I remember this
true.
tree. See, landmarks are very useful for navigation. That's the penis tree.
Yeah.
Penis tree, yeah, perfect.
Horizon.
That room was empty, so we go back this way. That's the 94. And I believe you said
It's
that
the I-94
path.
Yeah, I need
The-
4.
the
We
other
also
south
had 48. Remember 46 or whatever.
Yeah. Actually, I remember Alvor saying that this was the south path that looped back around right here. It loops back to the sloth room. Oh, shoot. Everything is, like, taking forever to update. There we go. Whoop. Yeah, 48 leads towards the sloth.
All right. So what's southeast of here then?
Let's go that way and find out, shall we? Whoop.
It's the best birthday
very nice to
present
have a
for the
golden
most
sword.
brutal of all base players.
What happened?
Nothing!
Okay.
All right.
Yeah,
back
there
up
is nothing there.
All right, back
up
to the
sloth.
back to the sloth area.
I wish I had made a map.
Excuse me, TM, can we have some HUD options, please? Maybe put a point
I
on the
believe
map
it would
saying-
it would be knowledge geography would help there.
Geography.
Would help.
knows
survival
Remember your
has
way.
knowledge.
Remember your way.
Oh yeah, he does have survival.
Survival?
Yeah, survival could work too.
I'm gonna roll survival. Hey.
Hey. All right. Well, as of right now, you have traversed basically all of the possible pathways that you can take from here, from 46 out to the left. So you have taken pretty much all of that explored.
And there is our sloth guy again.
Yes, there is the sloth altar. And as of right now, you came from this, the south from the sloth area here. As of right now, you have unexplored areas to the north and to the east. Those are completely
Let us go
unexplored.
north.
Actually,
Really
hold on. Pause real quick.
All right, pause. Pause.
There's a big open room up here as well, so.
To check a spell. Mike.
Mic check.
Mic check.
Me, Mike check.
Mic check. Was
Hi.
that what? Were we?
No,
You
I'm
having
checking
issues?
a spell. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Something that might come in handy.
Ah.
Damn it.
Oh dear God! I just looked at the fucking main campaign. A 4Kids version of Narr'tor would certainly be interesting. Oh.
Oh.
Tio has played card games with both my students.
How could you beat them so badly in a card game?
It's the power of my stand.
I guess we just have to replace his sword with a wet noodle too.
Yeah.
One of those pool noodles.
One of those
Gather
pool
around-
noodles.
Gather around me within 30 feet real quick.
Let's join hands.
So, is the
You
altar
can
over
assume
here?
that I did. Hold on, I'm sorry.
Here, I'll move you.
I got up. I was gonna say I got up real quick, so.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm going to cast a spell called Getaway. I will post what it does in the game time.
All right.
Basically, I'm making a magic circle here. And as a swift action, I can just just teleport us all back to it.
Oh, that's
Oh,
convenient. Yeah.
That'll be helpful.
So before we go anywhere, in case we get all twisty-turny again, we can just boop,
Woo.
warp right back to the sloth room. Yeah.
It's sort of like the chaotic, if you're familiar with it, the warlock's demonic circle, kind of.
Yep.
Yeah. It's very similar to that.
Be able to like label this with like a something or other, just to show, just in case.
Room 16.
Room
Hey,
16.
That's one of my lucky numbers. How about that?
I will place a icon here for remembering. For me.
Lucky number.
One moment. I'll just stick you right there.
And that's Sombra's translocator.
There you go.
Last hours per level.
Hours per level? Excellent.
Yep.
All right.
So let's go up to room 14 here then.
All right. So
screen cooperates then.
Yep.
Hop.
All right.
Get around. Looks like we're going further north. Hop. Are the sounds getting quieter?
I will say, when you hit this area here, stop for a moment.
Oh, sorry.
You do in fact see something that is, well, kind of a slightly more welcome sight than just looking at trees for the last couple of hours. A door of some kind that has been almost like it's carved into the trees, and near the doorknob, you do see this little opening, this little circular opening, that looks to be almost a key slot of some kind.
I'm going to assume that we're gathering fragments of a key, and then we go through that door when we're done.
Well, that'll be convenient, considering where I just dropped that spell.
Mm-hmm.
That's also true.
I know, right?
There you go.
I was like, damn, not bad. not a bad location for that. All right.
I mean, I wouldn't mind just punching through the door, but I'm going to assume that would be very difficult, even though I literally can punch through adamantine at this point, but, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
Plus, they probably wouldn't.
They wouldn't like that, but I would just yell at them and be like, you guys are being a bunch of fuckheads playing games with us when we're literally about to fucking, lots of people are about to die, and you're fucking with us.
Careful, on that wrath. We haven't encountered wrath yet.
We go to we break open the door, and the Grey Order's all down there, like they've been monitoring us on crystal balls. And they, what? You can't just break the wait. You're supposed to get the key and go to go. Do you know how much trouble all up you guys?
Yeah.
I know, right? I made a quiche and everything.
Damn it.
Fucking
You're supposed
Aramis.
to finish the food before you got. Anyways.
Mm-hmm. Don't just flip the fucking table. You just don't eat the. You just don't eat the food. You don't have to flip the tables. Jeez.
Alright, this room is empty, so back the other way.
Alright.
Damn it. Yeah, damn it.
Yeah.
Okay, so back to room 14 here. Was that empty to our right there? Yes. Okay. And the door's there.
Yeah.
There's a set of little paths up here that I could take a look in real quick.
Sure.
I'm gonna go down this one because this one looks like it ends, but we'll see. Nope, it does continue.
Oh.
Loops around. Hello again.
Oh.
Hello.
Yeah, dead end.
Was there anything back there?
No, just
All right.
loops. Just a little island.
Okay,
Loop-de-loop.
so we can go back the other way then. Which means now we know where the door is at least, and now we go down our east path.
Yeah.
So from room 16, the sloth is literally Sloth, fucking whatever you call it, is actually south of us at the moment. So we
Yeah, right on the other side of those trees.
Mm-hmm.
So
now we go this way instead.
Yeah.
Left has been doing good for us. Fuck it, let's go that way.
That's up.
Yeah, well, it's left relative to our movement, so hush.
Can you discern north, Zayne?
Can he?
Can he?
He's got knowledge geography.
Yeah, that's what I have now.
Empty.
Yep.
All right.
Go this way instead.
All right. So, as you pass by this area of trees, Zeal, you hear the sounds of the forest start to quiet just slightly.
We approach another trial.
Oh, do you want to get your buffs up?
What?
Asking
What did you say?
Zayne if he wants to get his buffs up.
It have 18 minutes passed.
6 seconds.
Have 18 minutes passed, Wuten?
Yes. After the winding paths that you took, yes.
All right, I will good hope us up again.
All right.
Because I know what to expect. That enhanced. Oh, come on, work.
Hop.
All right. So, Zeal, as you reach that point, the sounds of the forest definitely start to dim even further.
Okay, so it looks like it ends down there. No, it comes up. I believe there's a path from, so we want to go. I will wait for you guys.
Even
and then I'll
further.
Oh,
Even
I
further.
see.
Wait, pause.
Oh,
There is light. There is light.
The sounds of the forest start to are now completely drowned away, and the only thing that's left is the soft crackling of what sounds like a campfire of sorts.
oh, it's a save point, you guys.
Corner.
It's a checkpoint.
And as you step past, just like peeking past the tree line, you see a group of sleeping kobolds. What look to be very similar to the kobolds that you encountered before, which were disciples, let's say, of Morgalla.
Interesting. They must
Alvor,
be the trial.
do you have a clear view of these
Yes.
kobolds?
Yes.
Because of these kobolds, you and your friends were deceived by Morgalla into resurrecting your wizard friend and having him killed in front of your eyes. In these moments,
I'll bet this makes me feel really angry.
In these moments, you feel a twinge of anger that if it wasn't for these kobolds, maybe you would have managed to save your friend and managed to get out of there safely.
Do it.
Alvor, I need you to make a will save versus an emotion effect.
I don't have anything against emotion other than being
Okay.
But you do have +2 from Good Hope.
Yep, you do have +2 from Good Hope.
Oh,
If you fail that, you can choose to dismiss Unshakable Zeal and pass. But that's if you fail.
And so your hand, you don't even notice, but your hand is already on Oathkeeper, and it's beginning to unsheath the blade as you
I
move
thought it was already
forward.
unsheathed. Otherwise, he wouldn't be glowing.
I think.
Oh, he already had it out. Yeah, right. So
no,
you
it's
feel
still in the sheath. I was been using the sun rod all this time.
No. You were using the sword. You were using the
well.
sword. I remember.
Oh, okay.
You're so slight edit on that. Your grip tightens on your blade, and before you know it, you feel yourself taking steps towards these kobolds. Just laser focus in your eyes as you walk forward.
I can dismiss Unshakable Zeal, right?
You can dismiss Unshakable Zeal. Does that automatically give him a success, or does he get to roll again?
I will go and read it for you just to be sure.
Yeah. Okay.
Just for you. Pretty sure
I mean, Alvor's an introvert, so does that give him anything? Motion.
In addition, when the target would be affected by a fear or emotion effect, it can instead dismiss Unshakable Zeal without spending an action to negate the effect.
All right, so you can choose to negate Unshakable Zeal on yourself to stop yourself and realize what you were about to do.
Okay, let's see. What should we do here? I can just turn around, so I can't do what? Kill them?
You can no, dismiss it.
Oh, yes, of course. Yes, I definitely dismissed it.
Yeah, he dismissed Unshakable Zeal. Yeah, he did. And he has realized, oh god, what I was about to do something bad. I was about to strike helpless, unarmed combatants.
How could I?
I could turn around so I don't see them anymore. I could just get back behind the wall again. Oh, we probably just need to get past them, don't we?
There's the thing is either behind them or nearby, so I will hop the corner and take a look.
I'll bet it's another like sightline effect. So if I just face the other way, then maybe I don't see them. Just like walk backwards around them.
Keep your eyes averted.
Yeah.
Avert your gaze.
Let's just say.
Are you trying to sneak around while they're asleep?
I'm going to attempt to stealth past and around them just to see what's in the corridor area behind them.
I'm gonna just take a step back right here and just let Zeal go. See the altars right past him.
Actually,
so I will go ahead and stealth past.
So Alvor,
yes.
As you step back, behind the tree line, and realize what you had done, and almost done, but you stopped yourself from doing so. You see out of the corner of your eye something emerge from behind the trees from where you came.
Like down here?
Like down here, I believe. Wait. Is that outside of your vision? 1 second.
I guess
shit. Yeah, that's outside of your... Never mind. Hand wave. Never mind.
Go ahead and step down there, Alvor. Just, go a little further back. Take a short walk and,
you have you're walking away from this conflict, Alvor. You realize what you had done, and realizing that these are unarmed combatants, I can't do what I was about to do. You turn and you walk away, and you end up spotting as you walk.
The thing.
The thing. Yeah.
Nice.
Sorry, I thought you actually had vision over there.
No, I didn't. Thank you for that. All right.
The weird thing is it was showing up for the viewers, but it wasn't showing up for you. I don't know.
Yeah, I can see.
Yeah.
Definitely
everybody
odd.
but me. That's fine. All right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab a thing.
Well, I don't know if there's going to be any more up in the direction of the kobolds, because there was still a little bit of, like, space.
Do the kobolds disappear now that I've got the thing?
Was Zeal looking at them at the time?
I'll look real quick. I'm still
Okay. So as Alvor takes the fragment, I'm pretty sure Zeal would be unaware at this point. But as he takes the fragment, the kobolds vanish from sight.
Sweet.
Funny. Woo! If they didn't, if they were real kobolds, and Alvor's like, so I got the thing now, right? It's like, well, yeah, so I can go kill him, right?
Well, you're not really supposed to. I'm gonna go do it. Ah!
Did he just do that? Can he do that?
Can he do that?
What are we gonna do? You were supposed to wake up the kobolds. I didn't do it. I thought that was you. All right.
Anyway,
Okay, this looks like it loops around that way.
Which one's left? There's only one left.
I just looked that way.
so with Alvor seeing the source of what could have been the cause of death, true death, for his longtime friend, he has conquered the trial of wrath. And that means only one trial remains.
Pride.
Indeed.
Where'd you go, Zeal?
Can you see my lights?
I see him. He's over here.
Ah,
There you go.
where?
Ah.
No, I can't see.
I can see your light. I'm shining my light. Look at me for my light.
He can't see it. He only has 40 feet vision. He only has 40-foot vision.
I can see his light.
Oh,
He
okay.
He actually can't see. He actually can't see your light past like here.
That's because of my low light vision. I can see
Yeah, your low light vision, but he's just a.
Alvor's behind a tiny.
So like, yo, what's...
Alvor's behind a tiny copse of trees, just like, I'm lost. All is lost. It's like, hey, we're just over here. You coming? Like, oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
coming.
There's a tiny room up here, but I don't know if it's a dead end or not. Probably is. Always good to check. Yep, dead end.
all right.
Check the other one, I guess.
Dead end.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I don't think we want to teleport back to room 16 yet.
Not yet.
You still have one more trial.
We're actually not that far off from it, anyways.
Fair.
Yep.
Do you want?
So.
Can I roll another survival?
Also, as your as Alvor took the fragment and the kobolds vanished, the sound of the forest returned once again.
Ah, of course.
Yeah. Just making sure.
And I think the
Gotta keep it
north
consistent,
path leads
and
back.
I've got to remember to move the map on the viewer's side. Whoops. It was totally
Viewers
black on their end.
Just been staring at a blank screen.
They were staring at a black screen.
Oh, this is the room that had the kobolds in it. Yep, so we go
Yep.
south.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh wait, lost you again. Shit.
Down here, down here.
Just go south.
Ah, there you are.
Oh, your other left.
I'm on the phone.
Okay, so there was nothing above us, right? I guess we go south. Hop. Dead end.
Flop.
Flop hops.
Flop, hop, clink.
Flop.
Okay, so
Flop.
it looks like there's more out this way, so onward to victory or death. Hopefully the first.
Loktar Ogar.
Loktar Ogar, friend. Have you come to serve the Horde?
No. Oh, okay.
That
shit.
looks like it's probably a dead. I will look anyways, just to be sure.
All right.
Always safer to double check. Yep, dead end. This way. Go back. Room number 4. There's a path to the north and a path northeast and southeast. Alvor, survival check.
4.
Just scoping out just quickly just to see what's a dead end. Okay.
All right.
Was it?
Looks like it goes down. Yeah, no, it's a good. Yeah, it keeps going down here.
Okay, I'm coming.
Yeah.
Nope.
Did the sounds
Oh.
of the forest get quieter going that way?
Alvor, roll a perception check. Zeal, roll a perception check as well. Well, you know, let's just everyone roll a perception check. Why not?
No, something.
27, 34. Zayne?
Oh,
Perception.
Perception?
Yeah.
Yeah.
38.
All right. So the sounds of the forest are, in fact, starting to fade slightly.
Nice.
So Alvor came back up to grab us, and as we follow him, I'm going to clap him on the shoulder, and he's going to get Unshakable Zeal, as I use 2 more key points
All right.
to put it back on him. You did good. You do good work, Al. We have 1 more to go.
Be the worst.
So that's going to loop back around that way. 98 goes to 59.
So what you
Keeps
said?
going. It goes to 59, and I don't know what my position is. 59 to 61.
Mhm.
And are the sounds getting quieter?
Yes. They are starting to
Okay.
get quieter, yes.
Let's go this way. It's a big room, 21.
Oh, shit. I forgot once again. Move on the viewer side. Okay. Okay.
Hmm?
Get them moving. Okay.
Nothing.
Good.
All right.
We're good.
There's a couple of corridors here. I want to go check the south one. Is it quieter as I move this way?
Yes. It is getting even quieter.
We are getting close. Does that look like... Kinda does. I'm gonna go double check the end of the corridor. No, it goes up this way. This feels the right way to me. Go up. It keeps going deeper and deeper. And that's what they were going to say, but luckily Zayne helped us discover bros before hoes.
Oh.
Innuendo.
Oh. It's the guys in the bathroom, in the boys' locker room. Oh.
Dude, during magical season, I would dress up as among the monks, and we would always sing that.
The fucking Halo monk.
Yeah. Oh, it's like, have like one,
Oh,
have like
that's
3
great.
bases, hold the one note, and everyone else goes. And we would just
Oh,
like
that's
start
great.
and we just started doing
that's
chord
great.
structure. It was great.
Oh, that's hot. Oh, that's hot.
Oh, that's hot.
Yeah, that's hot.
All right.
That's hot.
All right. So Zeal,
73.
as you pass this threshold, the sounds of the forest are silent, save for the slight breeze of the wind. There are no sounds, no ambience in the forest. And let me change our music here, make it a bit more fitting.
I quill down.
So, my old friends arrive at long last.
And our final trial begins now.
Welcome, mongrels, to your final trial. Fitting that I am the one to meet you for it. They say that pride is the most dangerous of all of the sins. It is your ally until it is not. Come.
Sir, that's a tautology.
Come. Let's see what you have learned all these past months. Let's see if your pride in your accomplishments is well placed. And with that, we're going to go to a quick pee break, and we'll be right back. Woo!
Pee break.
All right.
Oh boy. Yeah, boy. Welcome back. that's.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
How much longer are we playing? I forgot when our cutoff was.
Wasn't it midnight central? Which means that we should have about another hour. At least I think so. I mean, if you feel we have to quit early,
I'm up all night. Doesn't matter to me.
I was thinking that once we finish this travel and get to the, I was gonna suggest once we get to the finish this last travel and get to the place, maybe we could call it because I'm starting to feel a little drowsy.
That would.
That's fine. Well, if Woon's not back, I'm gonna go grab my soda.
Sounds good. I finished my tea a while back. Moth. Excuse me, what? Large boulder, the size of a small boulder, is completely blocking eastbound lane highway. Well, no shit, it's the size of a small boulder. It's a fucking boulder.
What the fuck?
That's what it's typed. It says large boulder, the size of a small boulder.
Oh.
What the fuck? Jesus Christ.
That's fine.
This is what I get. This is what I get. I shouldn't be looking. Did a self-conscious small boulder write this?
Who's got Napoleon complex?
It's got Napoleon. I like this version. Small boulder the size of a large boulder.
Damn it, Tom.
God damn it. Excuse me.
We shall name it Biggie Smalls.
Oh yeah, did you guys hear Mr. Peanut died?
What?
Yeah, apparently Mr. Peanut is dead.
You're talking about the Blatcher's guy with the top hat and the...
Yep.
Cane? What the fuck?
Yep. I don't know, it's just something I kind of saw going around somewhere.
I'm not.
And apparently they're going to have a funeral for him at the Super Bowl.
Super Bowl spoiler, I bet he's not really dead.
He pops out of the coffin. I'm alive, bitch! Have more peanuts! I mean, he is 104 years old, I guess.
This is autobiography titled My Life in a Nutshell.
It better damn well be now. Wait, XX translates to 20 in Roman numerals. We are in the year 20XX. Wuten better get back soon, otherwise I'm gonna keep going down this fucking Twitter rabbit hole.
Y'all keep an eye out for Dr. Wiley. 2000X.
20XX.
Yep.
Little blue guy jumping around.
I'll take that over. I'll take him over Sigma, to be honest.
Okay. Oh. A return. A second chance to call up your spells. Yes. Okay. Are we ready?
Mm-hmm.
We've all been waiting
back.
for you.
All right. Sorry, I got pulled away by Sabrina showing me a Doctor Who thing. All right. Let's see here. Looks like we are back, and Marsbar being quite affectionate about my voice. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoy my the sound of my voice.
Dulcet
now
tone.
then, the dulcet tones. Now then, time to put those dulcet tones in a bit of a deeper register to try and imitate your old friend in a much more perfected form.
You take me on in my perfect form.
You take me on in my perfect form?
Well, that's what's about to happen.
Are we missing something? Are we supposed to fight him? This is the pride test. Pride.
This is the test of pride.
You want to get all your buffs up?
Happened?
Should still have good hope.
You do still have your buffs that you had previously on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go in and surround him, I suppose.
Slowly.
All right.
So very carefully now. This is...
The prey seeks to surround the predator. A bold strategy, if foolish. It does not matter which direction you come from. You cannot hope to face me.
Dumb question. Is it like
Dumb answer.
Wow, asking the party is the altar just like in our immediate vicinity? We don't have to fight him. We can just go past him and just like.
We might be able to if we want to look around.
That would be an interesting. That'd be an interesting thing to try. Like, what if we just go past him and say, "Yeah."
I think that's the thing. He's trying to feed into our egos. Challenge.
Do you want to try just going around it? Just keep going.
I mean, I honestly, again, in Zeal's mind, he knows these are all tests, and he's looking for how to solve the test. And
yeah.
Like, this isn't the real Morgalla. What's the point in fighting him if he's not the real one?
In fact, I'm going to sense motive to try and see if he's like trying to like goad us or something, or like what he's trying to like get from us with his taunt, etc.
We could just completely go around him, and he's just like, "Oh, the party returns. The prey attempts to surround. Wait, where are you guys going? Hey!"
It's like that. It's like in Last Jedi where Snoke is just narrating. He turns the lightsaber to strike his true enemy. Like that.
Don't get me started on Snoke.
Oh yeah. God! That stings like subverted expectations.
Right.
Oh my god.
I kind of think we ought to. I think we ought to, or I think he did a sense motive on it.
Yeah.
All right, so Zayne, that 43 is your sense motive.
Yes.
I'll do it too.
That's a. All right, Alvor.
Fuck it, everybody's rolling. I want to roll.
Okay, go sense motive.
38.
38 and 23. All right, so Zayne, you get the impression that yes, he's trying to goad you on. Zeal and Alvor, however, excuse me, Zeal, you get the impression that this is a trial, therefore, this isn't necessarily the real Morgalla. Alvor, however,
take it or leave it.
He definitely acts like the real Morgalla from what you've gathered in your brief interactions with the dragon Morgalla. So,
well, as far as Zeal is concerned, if he's not unless he does something, there's no point in dealing with him because we're trying to deal with the real one. So
very interesting.
And I guess maybe I will say that. What I'll do is I'll just kind of almost ignoring him, although keeping him in the corner of my vision. And just say, this is a trial of pride. And you sit there and you try to goad us into fighting you. But you're not the real one. You're not the one we're after. We're trying to get through these trials. Defeat true Morgalla. You are nothing more than a shade. A pretender.
And with this, his grin will falter slightly.
Was there anything over this way?
I didn't see, but I
and
didn't see
with
specific as I looked. But
sorry.
And with a growl and a like the bubbling black ooze emerging from his from beneath his feet. Could a shade do this? And he just he bursts forth, just growing larger and larger until finally he emerges as the dragon himself, Morgalla.
I mean, technically, shadows do that too if you get closer to them. So it's, yeah, literally yes. We could, so we could still, we could literally just turn tail and run. My question is just like, which direction? This way?
I feel like I actually almost feel like I have an answer to what he's doing though. If nothing else is required.
Let me just do that. Yeah.
Was there going to be anything else you were going to have us do, or can I just go ahead and speak?
That's up to you. He has just transformed into his dragon form in front of you. The one that
Okay.
you specifically remember seeing from the Kobold Caves.
Yes, but there is something that... So, Zeal is good at reading people. He's just usually not good at conversation, but... small talk, bullshit, you know. Low charisma.
Okay.
But, if you're not going to have us roll anything, then I have something to say, I guess.
Okay.
So, I'm looking at this transformed dragon.
Are you looking for
Go
something
ahead.
specific? Are you looking for something specific? No?
Not particularly.
Okay.
What I want to do is look at this dragon staring down at me. Oh. Did the mighty Morgalla, who has treated us like ants, as if we weren't even worth his attention, somehow antagonized little old me?
I will say you were cutting off slightly during that speech, but I think I got the general gist of it. Was he just
try to... Sorry.
Were you just was he antagonized by little you?
Basically,
essentially
saying Morgalla, who has treated us like nothing but ants, and yet is somehow, you know, like we're not even worth his attention.
Mm-hmm.
Somehow suddenly antagonized by little old me, is what I said.
Ah, okay, perfect.
Something about it doesn't seem right to me, because Morgalla this whole time has always acted haughty and like we're not even worth his attention, and yet somehow, for some strange reason, he's suddenly angry.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't make sense to Zeal.
Zeal, roll a sense motive.
Sure. Well, 21.
Hmm. It does seem odd to you, but other than it... Excuse me. Other than you choosing that as a teasing point for Morgalla, you can't quite read anything further than that. And
although, actually, this almost feels so. Just as a quick thing too, this feels like it's going to be completely natural for Zeal, and my reasoning is this: because when he was growing up in the monastery, his rival was Smaya, or Pride.
Mm-hmm.
So he knows how to fight Pride by mocking it. That's what he's doing right now. So,
mm-hmm.
I think the thing to do is just like just literally just turn around and walk away.
if you guys would like to explore the rest of this stuff while I'm sitting here in a battle of wits with the dragon.
I think we should all just teleport over here. Just kind of, well, just turn our backs on them and walk away.
That's a good point, actually. If you guys do it, then I might do it too, and I'll have something to say afterwards. But
you presume yourself to be worth my anger, my attention.
You're the one who's giving it right now, aren't you?
I want you to roll another sense motive check, Zeal.
Could say, and you presume yourself to be worth ours.
This is so fitting. This is so fitting. This is what I was waiting for. So, Zeal. as you look upon this dragon, not only does it seem odd that he's so quick to antagonize, but also you notice something questionable. You were told that, well, you have seen specifically that Morgalla managed to acquire himself a crystal that would plant itself like right here on the quote-unquote the crown of the head. This Morgalla, however, does not appear to have that crystal. This one just seems to be the Morgalla that you encountered in the caves.
Gotcha. Well, taking from what you said, NP, I think you're actually right in regards to ignoring him, so to speak. He hasn't done anything to us yet, and it almost feels like the proper response at this point is to follow you guys further down into the cave as we search, and just... so what was the last thing Morgalla said, especially after I noticed that, which makes me realize, yeah, for sure, he's not the real Morgalla.
Oh?
What was the last thing he said? You presume my... You said you presume my...
you presume...
you to be worthy.
Yeah, you presume that you are worthy of my anger, of my unbridled fury.
And I had responded to that, and that's what gave me the sense motive, which was you're the
Yeah.
one giving it.
Yeah. You are the
That's
one
what I
giving
said.
it. Yes.
Did he say anything
And-
else? Otherwise, I will just do...
He has not said anything else up to this point. However, that was the point where you noticed that he does not have the crystal that current Morgalla does have.
Yes, which is why I was asking, does anything happen after that? Otherwise, I'm going to go to my next...
So at that, as you say, well, you're the one giving it. He chuckles slightly. If I were to give you my anger, my fury, you would be nothing before my power. Like lambs to the slaughter.
Zeal's kind of just rubbing his chin almost thoughtfully. Although, I would also say somewhat mockingly, as if he think word. But you know what isn't worth the attention? You. Let's find our fragment. We have better things to deal with. A charlatan. And I'm going to turn around and I'm going to start walking this way. Best thing to do for someone who's prideful, because guess what they want? So,
Except it'll be a dead end. We have to come back. It's just like that was classic.
Are you quite? Did you find what you were looking for?
No, we're just gonna go down the other one. You're still a bitch, by the way.
So is that what all three of you are doing?
Yeah.
All right. Where are you going?
Do you see anything down your way?
27. Well, it looks like it does continue down this way, so...
Alright, let's go. Yeah, we'll all go down 27. Just turn my back on Morgalla and not give him a second.
And with that, the visage of Morgalla fades into the forest. And as you make your way over here, you find the 7th and final altar emerges in the corner of the forest.
Fuck yeah!
He'll kneel to the ground for a second, kind of look at you guys, and just kind of go, well, I guess it's helpful to have grown up with someone who was as arrogant as a dragon.
Well done. I don't think that'll work next time on him, but,
Oh, for sure! I only did that because this one wasn't real! As we grab the last fragment.
Right. So we have all 7
right.
now.
You do indeed have all 7.
I will proc our getaway.
And with that, let me grab you and teleport you over. Let me just fucking instant transmission this shit. Let me just slide over here real quick and then move my map over this way and then
zoom all the way out so that hopefully I can see where the fuck we go.
Back up to the northern area there.
Oh, there we go. There we are. Okay, so I guess first thing, we should probably put all of our fragments together and see if something cool happens, and we can go up to the door.
I will.
Or we can go up to the door and then put our fragments together and see if something cool happens.
We should just make way for the door. Just
okay, that's good.
Oh.
Oops.
All right.
So towards the door we go. Hop.
I'm lagging so much. So.
Yeah, I'm lagging.
Give it a second. Give it a second to catch up.
Hop. And there's the...
Ah, here we go.
Oh, yep, it started speeding up again. We're gonna need to find something other than Roll20, I think. I'm gonna be looking into a bunch of alternatives.
All right.
Just because it's sometimes it just sucks.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's whip out these fragments and build us
charge our crystals. And... Sorry, random. Anyways.
All good. So, let's see. So with that, let me get you the picture of the door once more. So, woo. So as you make your way to the door, the socket, the socket for the keyhole appears to glow slightly as you begin your approach.
Right.
Zayne, you want to do the honors?
Sure.
I will hand my fragments to Zayne.
So do I have to, like, build it with the fragments? Kind of piece it together, or...
It's up to you, honestly. With that, I'll say place each fragment like individually into the socket just to make sure that they fit properly.
Yeah. All right. A little trial and error.
Yeah. And then it's like that scene with the Millennium Puzzle. It's just piecing things together little by little, and then finally you get the last piece in, and once you get the last piece in, the entire socket glows brightly and lights up the entire area around you. And the door opens. And the door opens to reveal the exit.
All right. Onward.
Onward we go.
All right.
Pop.
And as you make your way past the threshold, let me just get this. As you make your way past the threshold, you emerge on the other side. You emerge on the other side to what looks to be a massive
phallic
tower.
object.
A tower surrounded by various other buildings of sorts. It looks like you've crossed over into some sort of personal demiplane, but this is unlike any that Zayne is at least aware of from the books he's read that wizards would create. This is unlike any he's ever read before. This is... There's something about this that has some power among it that is unlike anything that he's ever witnessed. And as you emerge from the forest, you can see along the entrance and among the buildings, you see various humanoid races, but in particular, you also see more of these new race that you've encountered, the Dragonkin. You see Dragonkin of all different types. Specifically, many of them are of the Bronze Flight, the Silver Flight, but strangely enough, you see a lot of the Silver, Bronze, Brass, and Copper, but strangely, there doesn't seem to be any of the Gold Flight anywhere. And on that note, I will leave us there for the night. And next session, we will see where this leads. You have passed the trials of the Grey Order. You have entered and completed the Forest of Infinities. And now all that's left is to meet with their leaders.
Sick introit tune to it when we entered, by the by.
Oh yeah, you like that?
Yeah, we did.
I'm just gonna play it again for posterity's sake. Yeah.
Made me think of one of the Metroid Prime games for some reason.
Uh-huh.
I know it's not what it's from. It reminds me.
Nice.
Good stuff.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Booty.
I thought it fit quite well. Anyway, I'll pop back over to this one, and this will be where we leave the campaign for the night, guys.
All right, good shit.
Congratulations! Congratulations! We're in the end game now.
Does that mean I get to ask the question?
You may ask the question.
Do we level up?
No.
You may ask the question? No.
You may ask the question. You may not like the answer.
Well, it was worth a try.
Yeah, worth a shot. Worth a shot. All right. Excellent. Excellent. I'm glad that this turned out well. Yes. All right. Well, for the viewers out there, I hope you've enjoyed this exciting, riveting, and very longer than usual episode of Champions of Narr'tor. I'm still getting used to the Monday nights, but I'm liking it. I'm liking it. Anyway, until next time, all of you have a good one, and we will see all of you in the next exciting episode of Champions of Narr'tor.
Ciao, yo.
Good night.